Hello folks, and welcome to another video. So in this video I'm going to share with you my solution to the GoPro lead problem that I experienced. Stay tuned, see what I've come up with. So guys, the problem was, well the problem is, that this lead here, which powers the GoPro, is, I won't say it's too short, but the problem is, I've got the media mod on the GoPro, so the charging socket for the GoPro is there in the back. I will show you a close-up in a moment, but that's where it, for the charging, or where the lead from the Volta connects to the GoPro, or the GoPro media mod is in there. So without the media mod, it actually connects just in there. So if you can imagine, I don't know how well it's going to show, but if you can imagine, that basically is quite a simple sort of area. The lead's not particularly stretched or anything like that. You're not going to see that very well. I will show you a better view in a moment. But now, because it's got to plug into there, you imagine that is now, it's got to go up and twist. Yeah, so again, it's going to be difficult to show you, but it's got to go up and twist. So it's putting undue pressure on either that socket or this bit. So, and the other problem is, I like to use this, which is the it's the Ulanzi quick release magnetic mount for the GoPro. So you twist it and they come into two halves, so you can quickly and easily remove it from whatever selfie stick you've got it plugged into. And that's great, because with the, certainly with the Volta, it's quite a big sort of setup, and you can't put it in your pocket and things like that, and it's easy, quite difficult to put into a bag. Might be a bit of a, someone's doing a bit of gardening, so I do apologise for the tapping now and then. So that's the problem. In a previous video, which I'll put a link somewhere in the video, whilst we were actually testing it, I did discover that. So what I've actually bought, guys, I don't know how well that's going to show up, but what I've actually bought is a USB-C male on one end and a female on the other. So basically it's just like a little extension. So I'm hoping that is going to solve my problem. There is a bit of a problem with this one though. That's quite stiff. So because I didn't know that, when you sort of buy it off of Amazon, you don't know how stiff it is. Sometimes it's not always a good idea to have anything stiff. Sorry. So that's a bit, yeah. But hopefully that's going to solve the problem. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to set up and do perhaps a top-down shot, so you can actually perhaps hopefully get a better idea of how I've solved the problem with that, and then I can also use that. So just bear with me 1 second, guys, while I sort of change this setup. So guys, let's take a look at my issue and my concern that I have with the lead from the Volta. So here's the lead from the Volta, and it's actually it's shaped. Difficult to tell, but it's shaped. So when you actually get the Volta, you also get a replacement door for the GoPro, battery door for the GoPro, and that actually fits in nice and neat and tidy into that. Now on the GoPro itself, the actual lead, or where the lead plugs in, is actually here. So if you can imagine, when you plug that in, it will be roughly sort of in that position there. So you can see that that's nice and neat and tidy. The lead is not under any great sort of pressure. Works an absolute treat. But with the media mod on, I need to plug it in up here. So as you can imagine, I've now got to pull that tight to plug that in there. So that's now plugged into there, all nice and neat. And as you can see, the actual GoPro is charging perfectly all right. But here's the thing, this lead and this is pulled very, very tight when the camera decides to focus. There we go, focus seems a bit slow today. Probably doesn't like the colours, difficult to focus with the colour. Anyway, I will carry on. So that's the problem. So here's my solution, is this. So that is a male to female USB-C sort of extension lead. So on this end we have, that's the plug, and it's a right angled one, and on this end we have the female. So I'm sure you can actually see where this is leading. So let me just unplug that, and that's plugged in quite tight. So being that's a right angle, so I bought a right angle because I thought it would be better if it was to actually come down like that. So your fingers and thumbs here, may probably focus on my hand. I'm going to plug that into there. So I'm sure you can see where this is going there. And then, the trouble is this is actually quite, it's not that flexible. I won't say stiff, but that'd be a bit rude. Right, so now I can basically, I'm going to plug that into there. So again, as you can see now, the GoPro is now charging, and that, I mean, it's going to, you know, you can probably fiddle that around and get that a bit sort of neat, because that, although is it tends to hold its shape, so that is you know, that's under no real tension there. So that's solving the problem with the extension, and or solving the problem of this lead. But now the thing is, because I said earlier I want to actually use the quick release from Ulanzi, so I'm now going to put that on there, guys, so you can actually get an idea with that, because this is a brilliant bit of kit, and it enables me to take the sort of selfie handle off, or this part off without you know, because the trouble is, as you imagine, this is quite, with the selfie stick on, it's quite long, so it's difficult to actually, you know, if you want to put it into a bag or something like that, it just, you know, it's not as easy, if you like. So just bear with me, guys, while I put the quick release mount on. So guys, I've now got the Ulanzi magnetic quick release mount. So as you can see, it's added quite a bit of height to the GoPro, or from the GoPro to this distance is added quite a bit of height. So now, if you can imagine, that's even tighter. Even if I didn't have the media mod on, that would be even tighter there. So now you're going to be even tighter. And to be fair, you know, it's almost at full stretch. So now, as I drop the lead, guys, that's typical. So, yeah, I've dropped the lead. So now, I should be able to put all this back together again now. So there you go, guys. And there you go, we're now charging. So now, obviously, this is now going to be a lot neater. Now, obviously, it's going to be difficult because, obviously, this is down on a flat surface. But yeah, so that's now makes it a lot easier to use, a lot neater. This is not going to be under any or very little pressure, and neither is this end. And I can now use the quick release to take it off, you know, because as I said, it's quite a big sort of setup. If I sort of spin it round, so you'll see that that in that sort of configuration, this is quite long, and you know, it'd be difficult to put into your pocket or a bag or something like that. So now, at least with the quick release, I can just unplug it from here. You just push this little pin here, click it, and the two comes apart. So it's be easier just to put into a bag or something like that. And that's a sort of setup. I don't know while that's going to show, but that's a sort of a setup, guys. So there's no strain on that. There's very little on this. So I think that's a good solution. So there you are, guys. I think that's going to work. Anyway, so we'll swap over and I will we'll have a quick chat, guys. How about that? There you go, guys. So that was my solution to the issue that I had with the lead from the Volta, GoPro Volta into the GoPro Media Mod. As I said, if you don't have the Media Mod, I can't see it being a problem without the Media Mod fitted. If you didn't have the Media Mod but use the GoPro, not GoPro, the Ulanzi GoPro quick release mount, which again is here, you might have a problem then. Yeah, I would think you probably would. So as I said, guys, without the Media Mod and the quick release thing, it wouldn't be a problem. But I think the problem is that, one, you've got this sort of extra distance here, which obviously is moving the GoPro up, and the fact that you're going into the side there, not where you should be down here. That's where the issue is. But at the end of the day, adding the Media Mod is a good solution after using the GoPro. I much prefer it because of the microphone. But anyway, we're not getting into the ins and outs of the Media Mod's microphone. But yeah, I think personally, yeah. So I think, you know, if anybody that has got a GoPro with the Media Mod and using the Volta, I think this would be a yeah, definitely worthwhile for what it cost. I mean, I think this lead was on Amazon. I think this one was under £6 here in the UK. Only trouble, you have to pay for postage. But anyway, so this was under £6 here in the UK. There were definitely cheaper ones. So I didn't go for the cheapest and I didn't go for the most expensive. This was sort of about mid-priced. But yeah, so I think, you know, yeah, that to me that is a perfect solution. So if I wanted now, I can do it one-handed, but I can let's try if I can whilst we're in a picture without dropping anything. So see if I just pop that lead from there. So now the Volta and the GoPro are now no longer connected. Then all I got to do is, if I can do this without dropping anything, basically push this pin in. Hang on, I've got to get hold of something. So you push this pin in and you turn that and they come apart. So that and that would now quite easily sort of go into your pocket or handbag. Not my handbag, Karen's handbag. So that would go into a handbag and it'd be nice and easily sort of transported, and then all you got to do, put it back together, click it, and I'm not going to do it, but you just connect the two leads together and off you jolly well go. So guys, there you go. That's my solution to that little issue that I had with the Volta lead. So hope people, anybody watching this, you people that got the Voltas and the medium ones, that find this useful and are scratching your head. So hopefully guys you find that useful and interesting, and you know, quite a simple fix to the problem, and a very cheap fix. So guys, I'm wittering on, so thanks for watching this one guys, and we will catch you all on the next one. Oh, before I go, what do you think of my t-shirt? Look at that, look. Can you read that, guys? Yeah, brilliant, isn't it? Yes. Anyway, what was I saying? Yep, thanks for watching this one guys, and we'll catch you all again soon. Bye bye for now.